Hello, lovely listeners. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Hari, and as always, I'm joined by the incredibly knowledgeable Leela.
Hey there, Hari. I'm thrilled to dive into today's episode with you. We have quite the lineup for our audience today, don't we?
Absolutely. Today, we'll be exploring a diverse array of topics that are both fascinating and relevant. Get ready because we'll be delving into the health benefits of jackfruit, the post-space rehabilitation of astronauts, the complexities of disclosing booth-wise voting data, the global implications of banning Sikhs for justice, Kerala's mystical Theyyam rituals, the luxury design Mecca in Mumbai, and the rich textile heritage of Karnataka.
Wow, Hari, that's quite the smorgasbord of topics we have in store. I can't wait to unpack all of these with you. It's going to be an episode filled with insights, discussions, and maybe even a few surprises along the way.
Absolutely, Leela. So listeners, buckle up because today's episode is going to be a longer one. We'll be taking our time to really sink our teeth into each of these captivating subjects. Get ready for a deep dive into a world of knowledge and discovery.
So, grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and join us as we embark on this enlightening journey together. Let's get started.
Article 1. All right, Leela, let's dive into the fascinating world of jackfruit and its incredible health benefits.
Absolutely, Hari. Did you know that jackfruit is often referred to as the doctor of all fruits in Ayurveda due to its numerous medicinal properties?
That's intriguing. Jackfruit seems to be more than just a tasty tropical fruit. It's packed with proteins, vitamins, minerals, and plant-based chemicals like potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus.
Yes, and according to the article, these nutrients play a crucial role in regulating blood sugar levels, reducing fat deposition, and even lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart diseases. It's like a nutritional powerhouse.
I also found it fascinating that green jackfruit flour can be used as a substitute for staple foods like rice or wheat, especially for diabetic patients looking to manage their glycemic control more effectively.
Absolutely, Hari. It's incredible how versatile jackfruit is, catering to both diabetics and individuals aiming to maintain a healthy diet. It's like nature's way of offering a holistic approach to well-being.
Moving on to the current relevance of jackfruit, Leela, have you come across any real-world examples or recent news related to this superfood?
Well, Hari, I read about how jackfruit is gaining popularity as a meat substitute in vegan and vegetarian dishes due to its meaty texture. This not only caters to dietary preferences, but also contributes to sustainable food practices.
That's a fantastic point, Leela. It's inspiring to see how jackfruit is not only beneficial for health, but also for the environment. Its versatility seems to be opening up new culinary avenues for chefs and home cooks alike.
Absolutely, Hari. However, with all its benefits, there might be some challenges or controversies surrounding jackfruit. Have you come across any differing viewpoints on this topic?
Indeed, Leela. While jackfruit is praised for its nutritional value, some critics argue that its high carbohydrate content might not be suitable for everyone, especially those on low-carb diets. Finding the right balance seems to be key here.
That's a valid point, Hari. Perhaps promoting jackfruit as part of a well-rounded diet rather than a standalone miracle food could address these concerns. Education about portion sizes and overall diet quality might be essential.
Looking towards the future, Leela, how do you think the popularity of jackfruit and its health benefits might evolve in the coming years?
Well, Hari, with the growing emphasis on plant-based diets and sustainable food sources, I believe jackfruit is poised to become even more mainstream. We might see innovative product recipes featuring jackfruit, making it more accessible to a wider audience.
Absolutely, Leela. The future looks bright for this doctor of all fruits. As more people become health conscious and environmentally aware, jackfruit could indeed revolutionize the way we approach nutrition and sustainability. Article 2. So, Leela, the recent article on astronauts' post-space rehabilitation really sheds light on the challenges these individuals face when returning to Earth after an extended stay in space.
Absolutely, Hari. It's fascinating how the human body adapts to microgravity in space, causing fluid shifts, muscle tension reduction, and bone density loss. And when astronauts come back to Earth, they need specialized rehabilitation to readjust.
NASA's rehabilitation programs, focusing on physical therapy, tailored exercises, and medical monitoring, play a crucial role in helping astronauts transition back to Earth's gravity safely. It's impressive how they address key areas like aerobic capacity, muscle strength, bone density, balance, and coordination.
It's not just about getting back on their feet, it's about ensuring they can function optimally after being in a weightless environment for so long. And these programs are meticulously designed to tackle all these aspects.
In today's world, this topic holds significant relevance, especially with the increasing interest in commercial space travel. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are planning more space flights for civilians. Imagine the importance of post-space rehabilitation for everyday people venturing into space.
That's a great point, Hari. Even tourists going to space for a short duration will need to undergo some form of rehabilitation to ensure their well-being upon return. It's not just about astronauts anymore. It's about anyone who steps foot outside our planet.
And let's not forget about the medical advancements that can stem from studying these rehabilitation programs. Understanding how the human body reacts to microgravity and the strategies to counteract those effects could have implications for healthcare on Earth, too.
Absolutely, Hari. The research and innovations in post-space rehabilitation could potentially benefit patients with muscle atrophy, osteoporosis, and balance issues here on Earth. It's incredible how discoveries made in space can have a ripple effect on healthcare practices worldwide.
However, as with any complex topic, there are challenges and controversies surrounding post-space rehabilitation. Some may argue about the costs involved or the necessity of such elaborate programs. How do you think we can address these concerns, Leela?
It's a valid point, Hari. One approach could be to raise awareness about the long-term benefits of investing in these rehabilitation programs, not just for astronauts, but for society as a whole. Education and transparency about the importance of these initiatives could help alleviate some of the doubts.
Looking ahead, the future of post-space rehabilitation seems promising. With advancements in technology and a deeper understanding of the human body, we might see even more tailored and efficient programs for astronauts and space travelers. Who knows, maybe one day, these rehabilitation techniques could become standard practice for all space missions.
Absolutely, Hari. The future holds endless possibilities, and as we continue to explore and push the boundaries of space travel, the importance of post-space rehabilitation will only grow. It's exciting to think about how these developments will shape the future of space exploration and healthcare here on Earth.
Article 3. So Leela, let's dive into this fascinating article about the challenges the Election Commission of India is facing in disclosing booth-wise voting data. It's quite a complex issue with implications for transparency in the electoral process.
Absolutely, Hari. This article sheds light on how the disclosure of Form 17C, which contains crucial voter turnout and vote count information, is a contentious issue. The demand for online publication of this data is gaining traction, especially among opposition parties and activists who are calling for greater accountability.
It's interesting to note that the EC is hesitant to release this data, citing concerns about potential chaos and manipulation. It's a delicate balance between transparency and maintaining the integrity of the electoral system.
Indeed, Hari. Former election officials also highlight the practical challenges involved, such as errors by poll workers under stress. This raises questions about the accuracy of the data and the potential impact it can have on election results.
In today's world, where data transparency is crucial, this article resonates strongly. We've seen how access to accurate information can empower citizens and hold institutions accountable. The online publication of Form 7C could bridge the gap between voters and the electoral process.
Absolutely, Hari. In an era where misinformation and fake news are rampant, having verified data can enhance trust in the democratic process. By addressing discrepancies in voter turnout and vote counts, the online publication of Form 17C can promote a more informed electorate.
The article also brings to light the importance of ensuring that political parties have access to this data. By allowing them to collect and publish Form 17Cs, it can foster greater transparency and help build confidence in the electoral process.
On the flip side, Hari, there are concerns about privacy and security. The debate around the disclosure of booth-wise voting data is multifaceted, and finding a balance between transparency and safeguarding sensitive information is crucial.
Looking ahead, Leela, it will be interesting to see how the EC navigates these challenges and whether they will adopt a more transparent approach to disclosing voting data. The future of electoral transparency hinges on finding innovative solutions that promote accountability while upholding the integrity of the electoral process.
Absolutely, Hari. As technology continues to evolve, there are opportunities to leverage data in new ways to enhance electoral transparency. It's a dynamic landscape, and how we address these challenges will shape the future of democracy.
Article 4. So, Leela, the demand for banning Sikhs for justice, also known as SFJ, is gaining global attention. This separatist group advocating for a separate Khalistan state has stirred quite a controversy.
Absolutely, Hari. The history behind this demand is quite complex. The idea of Khalistan, a separate Sikh state, has been a contentious issue for decades. It stems from the Sikh separatist movement in the 1980s, particularly the violent clashes in Punjab, India.
Yes, and the SFJ has been at the forefront of keeping this issue alive. Their push for referendums and alleged illegal activities have put them on the radar of multiple governments, including India's recent call for a ban.
It's intriguing how they're trying to hold a vote in Los Angeles, reaching out to countries like the US and New Zealand for support. But the compliance seems to be lacking, raising questions about how different nations view this group's activities.
The implications of such a ban could be significant. Freezing funds, restricting movements, these are serious measures aimed at curbing what India perceives as a threat. And the possibility of a collective ban by the Five Eyes intelligence network countries could escalate the situation further.
In today's world, where separatist movements and calls for independence still exist, this topic holds immense relevance. The challenges of balancing autonomy with national integrity are constantly being tested, as seen in various regions worldwide.
Absolutely, Leela. The struggle between preserving unity and respecting diverse identities is a delicate balance that many countries grapple with. The case of SFJ highlights the complexities involved in addressing such demands for self-determination.
And the controversies surrounding this issue are multifaceted. While some see SFJ as a legitimate voice for Sikh rights, others view them as a threat to national security. Navigating through these differing viewpoints and finding common ground is no easy task.
Indeed, finding common ground is crucial. Perhaps exploring avenues for dialogue and understanding could offer a way forward. It's essential to address the root causes that fuel such separatist movements in the first place.
Looking ahead, the future of SFJ and similar groups will likely be shaped by how governments and international bodies respond. The evolving landscape of geopolitics and the increasing focus on human rights could influence the outcome of such demands for independence.
It will be interesting to see how this situation unfolds and the potential impact it may have on global dynamics. As we continue to navigate the complexities of identity, autonomy, and security, staying informed and engaged in these discussions becomes more crucial than ever. Article 5. Leela, I recently came across this fascinating article about Kerala's mystical Theyyam rituals. Have you heard about them before?
Oh, absolutely, Hari. Theyyam is such a unique and ancient ritual that's deeply ingrained in the culture of northern Kerala. It's incredible how performers embody deities and ancestral spirits through elaborate costumes and dance, isn't it?
It truly is mesmerizing. The article mentions how the Koladhari, the practitioner, symbolizes the deity during the performance, showcasing a tremendous amount of faith and dedication. One striking example is when they fling themselves into a mass of live coals multiple times.
That level of commitment is truly awe-inspiring. I read that these performances have been a tradition for over 2,000 years, taking place in temples and sacred groves. The community spirit and inclusivity of Theyyam are also highlighted, with people from different backgrounds coming together to partake in the ritual.
It's amazing to see how rituals like Theyyam can still hold such significance in today's world. Leela, how do you think the principles of community spirit and inclusivity in Theyyam can be applied in modern society?
That's a great question, Hari. I think the inclusivity of Theyyam teaches us the importance of coming together as a community, regardless of our backgrounds or beliefs. In a world that sometimes feels divided, rituals like Theyyam remind us of our shared humanity.
Absolutely, Leela. In a time where diversity and inclusivity are crucial, learning from traditions like Theyyam can help us foster a more united and understanding society. It's essential to appreciate and respect different cultures and their rituals.
Definitely, Hari. However, it's important to acknowledge that with any tradition, there can be challenges and controversies. For example, some may argue about the safety of performers during such intense rituals, or question the exploitation of cultural practices for commercial gain.
That's a valid point, Leela. Balancing tradition with safety and ethical considerations is crucial. Perhaps implementing guidelines or regulations to ensure the well-being of performers while preserving the authenticity of the ritual could be a way forward.
Absolutely, Hari. It's all about finding that delicate balance. Looking ahead, I wonder how rituals like Theyyam will evolve in the future. Do you think they will continue to thrive and adapt to modern times?
That's an interesting thought, Leela. As society progresses, rituals like Theyyam might undergo changes to stay relevant while preserving their cultural essence. It'll be intriguing to see how these ancient traditions evolve and continue to captivate audiences in the years to come. Article 6. Leela, have you heard about the Nilaya Anthology in Mumbai? It's this massive luxury interior design showroom spanning 100,000 square feet, hosting 92 Indian and international design brands.
Oh, yes, Hari. It's quite the design mecca, isn't it? I love how they've aimed to create a museum-like experience rather than a typical mall setup. It's like art meets functionality in every corner.
Absolutely, Leela. The space is a testament to thoughtful design. Architect Rushad Shroff has truly outdone himself with this project. Did you know that Asian Paints, the company behind Nilaya, plans to transform it into a cultural hub with a co-working space, material library, cafe, and even cultural events?
That's fascinating, Hari. It's not just a showroom. It's a whole experience. And with India's construction industry booming and the interiors market growing rapidly, it makes sense that they're targeting affluent consumers who appreciate luxury and craftsmanship.
Indeed, Leela. While some feel that Nilaya could have focused solely on Indian designs, the curator's emphasis on showcasing global crafts brings a unique perspective. It's like a fusion of cultures and styles under one roof, inviting visitors to appreciate the diversity in design.
And the leisurely browsing experience they encourage really allows people to immerse themselves in the artisanal products on display. It's not just about shopping, it's about appreciating the artistry and craftsmanship behind each piece.
Moving on to the current relevance and applications of this topic, Leela, the concept of creating spaces that offer more than just products seems to be gaining traction globally. Retail spaces are transforming into experiential hubs, blurring the lines between shopping and entertainment.
Absolutely, Hari. We see this trend in various industries, from retail to hospitality. Consumers today are looking for experiences that resonate with them on a deeper level, and places like Nilaya Anthology cater to that need perfectly.
It's not just about selling products anymore. It's about curating experiences that leave a lasting impression. And with the rise of social media and the sharing economy, these spaces become not just places to shop, but also destinations to showcase and share with others.
That's so true, Hari. People want to be part of something bigger, something that goes beyond just material possessions. And by positioning Nilaya as a cultural hub, Asian Paints is tapping into that desire for connection and community in a world that's becoming increasingly digital and disconnected.
Article 7. Leela, the Pampa exhibition in Karnataka sounds truly fascinating. I mean, showcasing traditional textiles in a 17th century structure in Hampi must have been quite an experience.
Absolutely, Hari. Lavina Baldoda's initiative to bridge the gap between traditional and contemporary textiles is commendable. It's crucial to revive interest in the rich textile heritage of Karnataka.
The exhibition featured 108 textiles, including lungis, duris, lambani embroidery, and a recreated 150-year-old Molakal Muru sari. Each piece must have held a unique story connecting to local traditions and communities.
It's incredible how they emphasized collaboration with designers and weavers to reinterpret traditional weaves while maintaining authenticity. This approach not only preserves the heritage, but also brings a fresh perspective to these age-old techniques.
Speaking of preservation, Leela, how do you think this exhibition's focus on reviving traditional textiles could impact the local textile industry in Karnataka today?
Well, Hari, the success of the Pampa exhibition could potentially spark interest and investment in local textile clusters. By revitalizing the traditional textile industry, it could lead to economic growth, cultural preservation, and even international recognition for these unique weaves.
That's a great point, Leela. Investing in traditional crafts not only sustains cultural identity, but also opens up new avenues for economic development. It's heartening to see initiatives like this breathe new life into age-old traditions.
Absolutely, Hari. However, with any endeavor of this scale, there are bound to be challenges. Do you think there might be any controversies surrounding the reinterpretation of traditional weaves in a contemporary context?
It's a valid concern, Leela. Some purists might argue that modern reinterpretations dilute the authenticity of traditional weaves. Finding a balance between innovation and preservation is key. Perhaps promoting dialogue between all stakeholders could help navigate these challenges.
Definitely, Hari. By fostering open discussions and respecting differing viewpoints, it's possible to find solutions that honor tradition while embracing innovation. It's essential to ensure that the essence of these textiles isn't lost in the pursuit of modernity.
Looking ahead, Leela, how do you envision the future of Karnataka's traditional textile industry, given initiatives like the Pampa exhibition?
The future looks promising, Hari. With continued support for initiatives that celebrate and preserve traditional textiles, we could see a resurgence in interest both locally and globally. This renewed appreciation may lead to sustainable growth and recognition for Karnataka's rich textile legacy.
Absolutely, Leela. It's exciting to think about the potential innovations and advancements that could arise from a renewed focus on traditional crafts. The future of Karnataka's textile industry indeed looks vibrant and full of possibilities. Conclusion. Wow, what a diverse range of topics we covered today, Leela. From the health benefits of jackfruit to the mystical Theyyam rituals in Kerala, our listeners have been taken on quite the journey.
Absolutely, Hari. It's fascinating to learn about the nutritional powerhouse that is jackfruit and how astronauts undergo post-space rehabilitation. And let's not forget the challenges in disclosing voting data and the global implications of banning Sikhs for justice.
And we can't overlook the luxurious design Mecca of Nilaya Anthology in Mumbai, or the rich textile heritage of Karnataka. It's been a real eye-opener exploring these different facets of life and culture.
As we wrap up, we encourage our listeners to reflect on these topics. Consider how you can incorporate jackfruit into your diet or delve deeper into the world of textiles. Maybe even try dancing with fire, metaphorically speaking.
Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding different perspectives can broaden our horizons. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode as much as we have.
Thank you all for tuning in and joining us on this adventure. Stay curious, stay engaged, and stay tuned for our next episode where we'll be diving into even more intriguing topics.
Until next time, take care and keep exploring the world around you. Goodbye for now.